So here we have the Mini Cooper S 5-door hatchback. This is a 2-litre turbo manual gearbox car on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But as you see from the outside, you've got alloy wheels and tinted windows along with that lovely chrome fuel flap as well. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got those central twin exhaust pipes that are unique to the Cooper S version of this car. A 60-40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space that's actually increased by lifting this tray out. So you can get your hand in the side there, it will fold again and actually store out the way there, and as you can see, plenty of boot space once you've done that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get half leather seats. There's loads to run through on this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. We've got the rev counter on the left, speedometer in the middle, and then the fuel gauge over on the right hand side. You'll see the total miles on this car are 6,696. The information directly above that can be changed by pressing the button on the end of the indicator stalk, and as you can see, lots of different bits of fuel economy info. You can even have a digital readout for the speedometer should you wish, just if it's a little bit clearer to read. But every push of the button, as I say, will give you a different bit of information. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hitting that button and ask it to dial someone on your contacts list, it will do that for you without you having to take your phone out of your pocket or bag. That is of course once you've paired up the phone. The pairing up of the phone is done on the central screen in the middle here. Now you'll see that I'm moving through the menus. All of what I'm doing is being controlled by twisting this dial. This dial will select things. You can then highlight, when you've highlighted a selection, push that button down to enter it, or you can move this dial to the right, left, up or down on various menus as well. So for example, we're highlighting radio at the minute. If I push that dial down, you'll see it will show us our radio options, so FM, AM and DAB digital radio, and then you can save certain stations down here. If I jog the dial to the left, it will take us back a page. Multimedia is basically the other ways of listening to music that aren't radio. So you've got a few ways of listening to music on this car. You can connect a USB device, you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and there's an auxiliary input as well. Also from here, you'll see we've got satellite navigation. So if we go into that, it's a lovely big clear display. There's a full video on our Facebook page showing exactly how that works, but it is a very, very easy system to work. And within the settings menus and things like that, you can even customize the color of the light surround just there as well. So loads of things you can do with this system, as well as pairing up your phone, of course. Beneath that, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on the right and left hand sides of the car. Fan speed is then adjustable in the middle here. That button will turn the air conditioning on or back off again, or you can hit auto and the car will take control of the fan speed itself to maintain these temperatures for you. You can override that simply by readjusting the fan speed or pressing the auto button, whichever one. Beneath that, we've got the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off, as I've done just there, so that it won't come on. You can stop and start the engine from here. So it's keyless start. The key just needs to be in the car. That tab, up or down, will start and stop the engine. And then you can turn off traction control from this side should you wish to. Underneath that, we've got a 12-volt charging socket, the USB input and the auxiliary input. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox. Directly beneath the gearbox, you have this little hoop around the gear lever that can change the driver setup. So we're in the normal mode at the moment, mid mode they call it on the Mini. We can put the car into sport mode, and when you do that, it will show you on the screen maximum go-kart feel. So it makes the steering slightly firmer, it makes the accelerator pedal react a bit quicker, and just gives a sportier feel overall. Moving it back round to the right, we put it in mid mode, so your standard kind of driving mode, and then all the way around to the right puts it in green mode. That will make the accelerator pedal react a lot slower to what you do. The whole car will be a bit more docile, which is perfect for driving in traffic. You then have the iDrive system, which is derived from BMW, where you can access all the main menus there. And as I say, this dial will go through the various different options on the screen. You can go back a step or go to the options menu as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.